about 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and on the mound now, Charlie Morton. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 1-1. Called strike right there. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen makes the grab. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next one misses, and that is ball one.
2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 6.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, our starter in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
We go to the bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Strike one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Outside.
2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Ozzie Albies.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Austin Riley at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. In the air to left down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. Santander checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And now 2-2. That one hit to right. And there's one down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Rutschman retired. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And now 1-2. No score here in the second. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In there safely.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great.
Welcome back, and now here's the speed threat, outfielder Michael Harris. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike. And he chases a high fastball there.
That was straight queso right there.
The pitch. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Pitch misses, And that's ball 3. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
The second baseman, Aldi.
Popped up right side. That is the inning. Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. There's a strike. Hayes measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And it's 1-1. And another ball. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Kicks and deals. This to third. And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, one away. Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins will hit next. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Top of the third, no score. Foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get.
On a line out towards center. Harris makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate, save. And it's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. First and second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Harris makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get a run. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Rodriguez back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Sam Hilliard next up for the Braves. Big time power. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only 1 out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here.
In the air out to center. Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hilliard off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. One left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, and here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Charlie Morton's got the nickname Ground Chuck because of all the ground balls that he gets, and it's a guy that I think about that curveball. When you think about Charlie Morton, he will throw 5, 6, 7 in a row if he has to.
Legit an Uncle Charlie. On the ground to third. Riley tosses across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the... And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Olson. The wind of the pitch. Slider misses outside. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His 11th of the year, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Austin Riley. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And here it comes. And that's in the dirt. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. And 2 away now. Here's Sean Murphy. Flied to right his first time. On the corner for a strike. And that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And fouled off. And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Close play, but in there. The 2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins squeezes it, and the inning is over. Braves draw even on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. There's a strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Popped up. Albies hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Franchi Cordero. He's 0 for 1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So now back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Next pitch is popped up. Riley snags it for the second out. Here's Adam Frazier. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Goes down looking. And the Orioles leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Vaughn Grissom.
Shortstop.
And he deals. Back up the middle and a base hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's under it. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting. No left.
Jorge Mateo now 0 for 1 with a flyout. Trying to bunt his way on. Mountcastle goes to second, safe there, and that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground is short, and it gets by him. The throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Mateo on third. Acuna over at first with one away. Acuna runs. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 0-2. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Caught him looking for the K. Austin Riley digs in now. This guy has turned into a beast. And that's in there for strike one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Kyle Bradish is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kremer warming up as well. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Two outs. And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Michael Harris on deck for Atlanta. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
2 outs, bases full. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. That's in there, and the count is 1-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two now. Line drive, base hit. Safe. He beats the tag. And they lead by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez won't go any further tonight, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Kyle Bradish on to pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So here's Murphy now. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Hammer, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. 1 run across. Harris coming home. He scores as well. It's 6-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man in scoring position. With 2 away. And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is inside. Now 2-0. Good eye right there. Man at second. Well struck right field. That's back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now here is Vaughn Grissom. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 5 innings complete. Back at Truist Park, top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. There's the strike. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. That's to third, and it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Anthony Santander in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs They kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Oh, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender.
Mountcastle at third. Rutschman at first. One gone. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. One run is in. Bangs off the wall.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Henderson up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Now 1-1. One out and a runner at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. Line drive. And a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. And now it's Austin Hayes. Popped up. Hilliard makes the move on it. Makes a nice running catch. That's out number 2. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Franchi Cordero. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 8-9-1 schedule. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Bradish back to work. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Bradish, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael Givens appears to be getting loose. Aiken, a left-hander, also throwing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He held up. It's 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Frazier puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down. Here's Acuna now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance. Gone! Home run number 15 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-4.
Looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered. Santander moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-4. Back here in Atlanta, top of inning number 7. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. Dylan Lee taking over on the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And now the count is even.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The first baseman.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Right fielder, Anthony
Santander in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 0-2 now. And ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 here. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Santander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. The pitch. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Michael Harris. 1 for 3. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Now a fly ball to right center. Santander drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
That's a strike, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground right side, on to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Colin McHugh will take over here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here comes a pitch. In for a strike. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Austin Hayes.
That one's in there, 0-1. And that's outside. That one ripped. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The 0-1. Out to short. Grissom. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Gibbons.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Ball 1 there. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone here. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Slice down the right side. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Baker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
1 down. Sam Hilliard getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off. He was late. Grissom leads off first with 1 away. Next one off the plate inside. 1-2 to count. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Jorge Mateo next up for the Braves. That just misses, And it's 1-0. And a pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. That one drifts inside. And the pitch.
Ball 3.
Ronald Acuna Jr. to bat next. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Acuna in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Righty to the plate. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. And the Braves will strand 3. But they... Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Left-hander out of the bullpen, A.J. Minter. He's pitching on 2 days rest. First pitch just misses. Minter, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's even up. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And next for the Orioles, Adam Frazier. That's down and in. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. Frazier retired. So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. And now one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After a couple of times through the order, these guys really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Tripping about the big homies who had it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that get me all right. Like MC bags and big G pads, but I ain't got no G pads. Like I ain't get that, and I won't fit that. My super cheap should probably cut grass.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-4. The Colorado Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits.
Change had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, boys are back in town, boys are back in town. Chick that used to dance a lot. Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up in Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't want to know, forget her. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said, boys are back in town. The 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 boys are back in town.
and I should fly so low. I'm so that she's so persuasive. This isolation, so sweet you could taste it. In the morning, moonlight, y'all be yawning. It's 3 in the morning, and I'm still performing. She's so persuasive. She's so flirtatious. How does it feel to be so persuasive? She's so flirtatious. Keep it going. How does it feel to be alive? Let me break it down till it feel right. How does it feel? I'm so aligned and it's so never himself can't get a vibe. I wait me too, better get a line. I can't control. It's the floor. It's a key tell when it stop when I'm on one. How does it feel? I beat the boss to pay the price. Get about my let's say it nice. Get about that wall and change your life. Take you to paradise. She's so persuasive. So flirtatious. How does it feel to be so persuasive? She's so flirtatious. Keep it on. Feel to be.
baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And starting this one, Dylan Dodd. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And now the lefty. Base knock, center field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner takes off. Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down.
Batting third.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
Anthony Santander at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. In the air, right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one the other way. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second. Here comes Rutschman around third. He scores. It's 2-0.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Ramon Urias. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 2 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Yes. And on the mound in this one, Yonny Chirinos. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
And now counts even up.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
One and two now on Acuna. And that's downstairs and outside. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Austin Riley, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big-time power. Dribbled up the third baseline, and he grabs it in foul ground.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. On a line, base hit. Olson, round second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. And the first offering is not close. Right side, and he grabs it foul. And another ball. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And misses inside. Sean Murphy waits on deck. Three-two now. To the right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Into center. Harris makes the catch, and there's one gone. James McCann in now. Had the day off yesterday. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Out towards left center. 2 away now. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the air, out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Chirinos back to work. And that clips the inside corner. The 0-2. Just missed. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The 2-2 on the way. Hard hit right side. Frazier on to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Frazier. The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fought off foul. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1. Out there to center. Harris makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, brings it in for the 3rd out. Held in check there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Arcia hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is downstairs. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That clips the corner. Arcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ripped on a line. Santander makes the grab, one away. Here is Matt Olson. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And a foul ball. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
On the ground, right side, and Olson is set down.
Now batting.
Here's Austin Riley. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Riley, in his 5th season, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. There's a strike. That's a little bit low. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Stays alive. Runner leads away at second. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. And that is that. So back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Anthony Santander. And there's the strike. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next offering is in for a strike. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Urias swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Hard hit left side. Arcia whips it to first. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the. Back at Truist Park. And here is Travis d'Arnaud. And the right-hander back to work. Check swing. Went around. Strike one. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. And it is 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that one missing low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
Coming out for the Orioles, Dean Kremer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now, Michael Harris. That's out to center field. Mullins grabs it on the run.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Popped up. Ortiz pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1, no strikes. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. d'Arnaud, the lead runner out at second. Murphy on at first with 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back. Leading off, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder.
Dodd back to work.
Hayes.
Swing and a miss.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already...
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
McCann batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Going to count 1 and 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
At the plate, Joseph Ortiz. And that's in there for strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch is inside, and 1-1. Rips that one to right. Makes the catch for the out. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Bounce to the right side. And they get Mullins for the out.
Up next for
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Liner, base hit. Turns and heads for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Going 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna in the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Santander hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That pitch in for a strike. Strike one.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
The wind of the pitch.
1 ball, 2
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
1-2 now.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times. In this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Austin Riley. Next up for the Braves. In there, and it's 0-1. Outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing didn't go, and it's 2-1. And he deals just off the outside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And forget it. Austin Riley goes deep. His 17th of the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 4-2.
This crowd back alive. Jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Travis d'Arnaud, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul straight back. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top 6. Now here's the Orioles DH. Adley Rutschman. First offering misses the mark.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering upstairs. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Santander struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2. And there's a ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a ground ball to first. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning.